So a lot of people come to me and ask, what does it take to build a car like this? Sometimes it's about money, sometimes it's about time. All in all, it's a great deal of effort and a great deal of money. I'm gonna kind of break this car down and what it takes to transform a perfectly wonderful AMG GTS into this one of a kind, or at least one of 3 in North America, last time I was told. And we'll start with the different parts and the pricing and the time it takes to do each modification. But first I gotta tell you why this car came to be. Good friend of mine, Omar, famous for being on hyperdrive, famous. Had a car similar. And what happened was, I tried to buy this car, and he hard-headedly negotiated. He wouldn't come down to the price it needed to be sold for. So I told him, I am going to build this car, but way better. As everyone knows, I definitely did that. So this one's for you, Omar. Car Design 700 GTR kit. For this kit, the retail price is $25,000. A hell of a lot of money. It was stomach turning whenever I hit the send payment button. Now, it is a great kit, it's high quality, but there's many hours of labor that it takes to get this thing to fit as it should. And what I mean by that, that's about 60 hours of fitting bumpers, over fenders, side skirts, adding a little material either with fiberglass or body filler, getting everything to fit right. We have about 60 hours into this. If you add that into our shop rate, you're looking at about an additional $7,500 to get this thing right. So you're at the 25 plus the 75, but to get it painted the body color match, you're looking at roughly $3,400. Onto the wheels. These are Strassi SV10 wheels. They're custom built, custom backspace specifically for this car. We had them made so we could fit the biggest wheel, the biggest tire underneath this thing. Basically, if you're gonna go write a check for these, you're looking at $9,300. We mounted them to Pirellis. These are the Pirelli P0s. A set of 4 tires on this car. On this car in particular, you're looking at about $1,350. That's without mounting, balancing, things like that. When we bought this wing, it simply was just the airfoil, right? And if you're gonna buy this, you're gonna spend about $1,500 or so to get this into your shop. But the thing about this wing is it's not made for this car. We custom fab and designed this setup here. One that we were working to perfect and to sell to the market, right? So we had the CAD design, the uprights, the reinforced pieces underneath, and have that CNC'd out to make that happen. That probably, into this boat, we're probably $1,000 into that at this point, right? So for the custom wing setup, we're looking at $2,500, and that's really cheap because that's like a wholesale type rate. And by the time we get this thing perfected and sell on the market, it'll be perfect, and it definitely go for good money. The tune, okay, so the tune, this is done by Labworks. It's a great company out in New Jersey. Roughly, basically, they send you, I send the ECU out, they send it back. It's a $2,200 tune for the ECU. This wrap is obviously a work of art. It was done by Cool Touch. The general concept was done in my brain, and then they put it together and made it happen. It's absolutely stunning. Every time I look at it, it really is to me a piece of art. A wrap like this is going to run you in and around $4,000 for high quality material. This is 3M, at least on the hood and the hatch. I think this is Avery on the side with the gloss vinyl. But anyhow, it's high quality, and you're going to pay for that. Wistek coilover conversions. It gets the car about 1.5 inches lower, I believe, maybe 1.7 inches, maybe 1.75 inches. And to buy that setup, you're going to be looking at $1,850 plus installation. You're doing about 6 hours at $125 an hour. You can do the math. It's not cheap. You're well, about $2,500 or so to get this thing done. The downpipes. Now, you can buy downpipes from these cars all day long, and there's a lot of great companies out there that do that. We chose to custom fab our downpipes out of stainless. I think they're made out of food grade stainless. And what we did is we handcrafted them to this car. Easy installation, in and out, very simple. All V-bands. We have about $2,200 into the downpipe fabrication installation on this car. And then, last but not least, it's beautiful, it's pretty. We want to protect it, so we did a clear rub. We did paint protection film, the entire front clip, the A-pillars, the roof, the wing, and behind the rear tires. And that's going to cost anywhere from $3,000 to $3,500 as well. So all in all, the price and the modifications on this car come up to about $63,000. There's probably more in it. I just can't remember everything that we've done. If you combine that with the price of the car, which I purchased of around $91,000, you're looking at about $150 plus or minus $1,000 car sitting here. It's not cheap to play, but it's fun.